Hello, hotel front desk.
Hey, how you doing, sir? I'm calling because it seems like something is wrong with my TV. I'm trying to watch Friday Night SmackDown, and I'm seeing some guy named Jelly Rollers on there. I'm trying to watch Friday Night SmackDown, and the Street Profits are losing the tag team titles to the Wyatt. Shit! I'm trying to watch Friday Night SmackDown, and it seems like the 3-hour SmackDowns are better than the 2-hour SmackDowns. I know Paula Vac's an idiot, but I don't think he's that stupid. Send help immediately. Triple H, if I get kicked out of this hotel, I'm gonna be contacting corporate offices for my reimbursement. The only unfortunate thing is I won't be reimbursed for the hours I spent in my life watching this crap.
I have a sugar tooth from hell.
You do?
Yeah.
So, but like, is it ice cream? Is it candy? Is it potato chips? Everything.
When Randy Orton said he had a sweet tooth on Stephanie McMahon podcast, I'm thinking he's talking about he's eating too many Snickers, maybe too many gummy bears. I didn't think Randy Orton meant that he would be tag teaming with Jelly Roll or whatever stupid ass PLE that they plan to just drop. No one asked for this, just like no one asked for Goldberg last retirement match, just like no one asked for Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus and Great American Trash. Man, you can't make this crap up. Now, I'm sure Jelly Roll's a great musician and he's probably even a better guy, but I highly doubt Jelly Roll is gonna help TKO get out of the... Hello? I highly doubt that Jelly Roll is gonna help TKO get out of the... Get out of the $3 billion of debt! It's gonna take more than Jelly Roll, Logan Paul, and 1,000 ass to get them from swimming up Shit's Creek. SmackDown started off with LA Knight and Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman comes out talking about, I'm Seth Rollins' Oracle. I try to ignore it, but I can't. Seth Rollins' Oracle. He's more like Seth Rollins' Snorkel. Those segments that Paul Heyman been doing ever since he got with Evolution shit is putting me to sleep, literally. Paul Heyman has lost all aura. When you see Paul Heyman with a faction, it used to be like, man, he used to bring something to the group, whether it was promos or whether it was he was pulling strings behind scenes. Now it seems like whatever loose shit, he's just carrying around a briefcase, cutting the same promo week after week after week. This is the worst version of Paul Heyman I could ever remember, bro. So then after that, Solo Sikoa and the bum line comes out, and they're about to have a whole big fight. They're about to jump LA Knight. Then Jey Uso comes out. Then Nick Aldis says tag team match is the main event for SmackDown. How many times we've seen this movie before? It's literally like Friday or Friday after next. Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2. We've seen this movie 1,000 times. Give me a break. How do you want me to be invested with Saturday night's lame event with booking like this? WWE is more concerned with counter-programming AEW and All In than actually writing anything compelling. We asked for 2-hour SmackDowns thinking that will bring an hour less of agony, and somehow I feel like I'm getting more depressed. I'm getting more stressed. This show was horrible. It was hard to finish. Then after that, you got a women's fatal 4-way match that meant absolutely nothing. Why do you think you can't sell out Evolution this Sunday? Why do you think the engagement, the interactions, the social media chatter is low? Because, dog, no one cares about this PLE. You can't tell by that by now? It's almost zero storylines in that whole card, with the exception of Jade Cargill and Naomi. Now, I would say the women's fatal 4-way match was a good time to go on a bathroom break, but I'd be lying. You will have a better time going to the bathroom for the whole 2 hours than watching this sorry excuse for a show. No compelling storylines, no effort in creatively doing anything to progress anything that's going on. And after that, the most depressing thing. Damn you, Paula Vac! The most depressing thing happened. The Street Profits lose the titles to the Wyatt shit. Are you serious? The Street Profits didn't have one chance to be on a PLE to defend the titles. Not one! You gotta be kidding me. They lose the titles on a random SmackDown and they go back to the bottom of the card. If you ask me, I love the Street Profits, I ain't gonna lie, but at this point, you might as well just break them up. They're burying them every chance you get. These dudes put on one of the best ladder matches of all time. You can't give them one PLE opportunity, not one. What WWE Creative is doing with the YS6 literally should be criminal. And I'm serious. Someone should be really getting arrested. Maybe a federal RICO case get put on them for how horrible this booking has been. The highlight of the YS6 whole career is them winning a tag team championships on the worst go-home show of SmackDown. Great job. Let me tell you this. If I see the fucking YS6 on any PLE this year, I'm going on here and I'm going nuclear. I don't give a fuck what comes out my mouth. I'm snapping. I want to see what Montez Ford does in singles competition. Now, it's going to break my heart to break him up, but at this time, it's hurting me more to just see him get buried show after show after show after show. Now, if you ask me, man, Bobby, how would you break him up? Easy. Y'all remember when the Rockers was the Get of the Rockers, when Shawn Michaels did that to Marty Jannetty, it broke my heart. Maybe Montez Ford coming out in that Shawn Michaels cowboy outfit was like an Easter egg for that to happen. I'm not sure, but man, I like creatively if that happens. I will be interested to see where that goes. Now, we all know it's going in a fucking toilet, but they have a chance for actually some good storylines to get built. Montez Ford, trade on Dawkins. The booking could be so much better creatively. Let me know in the comments how would y'all book that. Let me know in the comments, should the Street Profits stay together and should they try to go after the tag team titles again, or should they just give it up, break up, and you want to see Montez Ford as a singles competitor, you want to have Dawkins as a singles competitor. Now, if you're in the IWC, you have to be Dwayne Johnson's neighbor, aka living under a rock. If you didn't hear about Jelly Roll and Randy Orton being tag team partners, I honestly don't know what is worse, Jelly Roll or Travis Scott. Right now, I'm going to go with Travis Scott because WrestleMania 41, I'm still having nightmares about it. But man, you got this segment, Jelly Roll, he coming out, he's doing his concert thing, he gets interrupted by Logan Paul. And just watching Jelly Roll and Logan Paul in the middle of a WWE ring is absolutely disgusting. Not because celebrities are in the ring, because Vince McMahon back in the day, ever since WrestleMania 1, remember Hulk Hogan and Mr. T? Celebrities always been in professional wrestling. But did you hear what I just said? WrestleMania. Celebrities get used on big events. Not events where you're obsessed with programming, production, whatever you want to call it, AEW. Now in the next segment, Trish Stratus, Tiffany Stratton, they cut a promo similar to cutting a watermelon opening. Nothing being in it. Literally, this promo was about nothing. Nothing compelling. No type of heat. Just no type of friction between these two. Why are they even fighting? Tiffany Stratton, the promo you cut with Charlotte, where she said Lubricise was in her DMs. You talked about her 3 divorces. That's the type of heat you come with. You don't come with this softball crap that we just seen on SmackDown. It's almost like, what type of match are y'all having on SmackDown and Evolution? Y'all going back to the pillow fight matches or maybe the lingerie match? You could keep it. Now in the last segment of the night, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, they come doing Seth Rollins' bidding. Whatever, bro. It's just so horrible. But one good thing actually happened. LA Knight got beat up tonight. So you know the predictable booking WWE been doing since the 1980s. Whoever gets beat up before PLE or pay-per-view is most likely going over. This is a good sign, LA Knight getting a tsunami and getting speared, that tomorrow he's actually going over. There's rumblings, there's rumors, people calling me Bobby Monsoon. They said the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, is coming back for Saturday night's main event. I said, great. Now I did some research on Roman Reigns coming back, and it happens to be true. And first he come back, the original tribal chief, the only tribal chief, and now they're making merch for the OTC1. Are you serious, bro? I see somebody saying this in the comments. If I can find your comment, I'll put it up. It was the perfect thing. Man, this sounds like a new strain of COVID-19. OTC1? Bro, how many merch items are you going to make for this crap? Stick with one and just keep it going on. Roman Reigns got new merch every 3 months. It's the same crap, man. Let me know what y'all think about in the comments, man. Was this one of the worst SmackDowns have y'all seen? What do you think about Jelly Roll and Randy Orton being a tag team? And who knows, by the time SummerSlam comes, they might be tag team champions. Did y'all think this SmackDown was a banger? Am I complaining again? Man, let me know what y'all think in the comments about, it's honestly depressing, dog. Bro, what? Like, come on, dog. Like, I don't see how people are in my comments and online talking about, man, I actually like that show of SmackDown. Dog, this was one of the worst shows ever. Let me know, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man, and I got the hotel still calling me, so I'll let y'all know how that going. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye!